The music, then and now. Music is vocal or instrumental sounds combined in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. All music is more passive music. It is all much more perfect music, and it is a piece of art. It has many genres such as bolero, old school salsa, and rap for the rebellious young of the time. However, modern music is much louder than the old because there are genres such as reggaeton, trap, and pop, upbeat and happy music with more life in these lyrics and remix. Queen made a concert in 1985, and this concert carried on to be one of the most remembered in the history of the world. A lot of people listen to the rock, pop, classic music, but now the most listened is to the reggaeton and trap. Pop and rock were considered the king of the genres, but in these times the king is the reggaeton. Before, it was very difficult for someone to become a singer or composer because it required having many contacts and being known by many people. It is easier to become a singer or composer now, isn't it? Yes, it is. The reason is simple technology, because in the past you could only record a discography or with a company, but now you have the possibility to record with your phone at home and upload on YouTube, Spotify, and in whatever place you can listen to your music.
Women in the times. In the 80s, women had to take care of their children and do housework, and men were the only ones who used to work and study. Now, women can study and work. Little girls are thought to be independent and strong too. Women in previous years used to run away from home due to mistreatment by their husband. Women in the 80s used to be discriminated against by men as they weren't allowed to work and even dress as they wanted. Women fought hard for their dreams, and that is why now women work, study, and vote. Much more than in years past. Is it better that women have rights and can work? Yes, it is. I am sure that now all women and many men will agree with this question. An important right of women is to vote. The first woman in Ecuador to vote was Matilde Hidalgo in 1924. Every March 8, a Women's Day is celebrated internationally. This day the women receive a lot of flowers, chocolate, and gifts. Women are mother, daughter, friends, cousin, sister, etc. That is why we are just as important as men to the world. Women were afraid to give their opinion, but now they are leaders for the world. Is it better for women to fight for their dream right? Yes, it is. I think that a woman who fights for her dream is unstoppable. And this was many years ago. Now, women fight for their dreams and think big.
The evolution of fashion. Fashion is a reflection of the social, political, and cultural change that are taking place around the world. As humans have evolved, so has fashion. Fashion introduced new ways of seeing beauty because it had a great reception over decades. The fashion industry caught in 1910 because the Industrial Revolution and First World War had impact on fashion during this decade. In those years, a lot of women used corsets for having exaggerated silhouettes, but the men and women didn't know how fashion industry would change their lives yet. Since that year, fashion has evolved and the concept of beauty changes radically for men and women. The people used to wear clothes according to the seasons, and during these 14th and 15th, the prints predominate in the summer times. The concept of beauty changes with each year. Nowadays, fashion is much more elaborate because all people nowadays use fast fashion. It is what currently predominates. There are no longer two collections a year as before, but there are six mini collections. A few clothes today are from collections from decades past. For example, wide leg pants and blouses with prints from the 70s. Mass production has reached another level, but if the fashion industry continues with many mass productions, it is possible that consumerism will increase. This is very dangerous for society. What I could do to eliminate this situation is to propose slow fashion as a solution. This is very recognized movement in the fashion industry, especially in the beauty and environment care. Some people think that is a new fashion. It's a new trend? No, it isn't, because the slow fashion had started several years ago. Personally, I would rather have lived in 30s and 80s, because I think that clothes they wore in those years were a mixture of elegance, good taste, and above all comfort.
The meaning of beauty could change due to many factors. I have analyzed how my life was before the virus. I used to go to Paris every Friday before the pandemic. The virus that has made us obligatory stay at home because we were scared that we would get infected or infect the elderly because they are more vulnerable. If I return to my life before the pandemic, there are a lot of memories. I was about to finish high school and my graduation was coming up. The beauty in my life was to graduate and to say goodbye to my friends. However, this concept about beauty can change. As of now, my concept of beauty is to spend more time with my family and give thanks to life. Despite this difficult moment, I am healthy, just like the people I love. Sometimes I have little courage to continue studying. I would like to run away from reality. But don't we all dream of being professional one day?